Okay, time to get experimental because this thing is kind of like a video game. So, if we're here on the board designer, instead of going to the rail one that we typically go to, I'm going to click on short board here, and it's going to give me just the plain base model shape of our standard board. And what we're going to really look at is on the add art section here on the left. In the clip art, you can click on that, and we're going to click on the category for board designs because that's kind of the a la carte, all the different board patterns. And just to show you what some of this can do, so this V-neck design, we click on that. It's a vector image, so it starts very small, but if we grab the corner to expand it and we make it larger, if you line the corner of the box up here and just drag this down to where it's the same height, then if you click the center, it's going to center it. It's about 1 pixel off, so we can nudge it right, and that will center the design. Sorry, nudge left. There we go. So right there, that's kind of a cool design. We can choose it and make it all of the same color, or with this clip art function, you can click on area color, choose a color here, and then piece by piece of this you can just change one. So here we've got Italy and Mexico colors. I'm gonna leave it just the same color for now so that my eyes don't bleed. And then say we add another piece of art, so you can add rails individually like this. Here on the board designs, let's say we want to add a tail to it. So this diamond tail, same thing. It is not sized appropriately, but if we, oh, maybe it was. It's sized just fine. You know what? Gonna bring it down. If it's off, we can nudge it with these things until it's centered, or just click the align button and maybe bump it down a little bit. Change the color to something fancy, and there we go, maybe more of an Oregon duck board. And on the art section, the patterns, these overlays are some of my favorite. So if we take this, put it down here on the tail, kind of like a stomp pad. Those are a little bit small, so I'm gonna make them larger. Now that's looking cooler. So now we start to get some texture, patterns on it. And maybe one more thing, maybe say we want to add herringbone pattern. Here is a technique where I have this selected, I can just press the copy button and duplicate it, so then I can keep that herringbone the same size, duplicate it, and just line these patterns up. Ew. In theory. Well, hey, that's pretty darn close. Copy one more time. Line it up. And then this is a mess, so I have to go to the layers panel, have all these shapes here, and I'm going to bring all these shapes I just made and drop them below all of those uppers. And so now that pattern is just there visible in the center of the board. I will duplicate one more to just link up this part. And obviously we can eyeball it. We can use these nudge tools, get it really close. we look at it, it is offset some, looks not quite the same because it looks like there's some pixel difference from this. But if you have a design and you send it to us, our graphics people will make the real version of your digital proof and clean it up and verify that you like it and that it is something that we can make and that the price is in the right neighborhood for you. But that's how you get pretty custom with it.